Onam is the most popular festival of the Indian state of Kerala. It is generally considered to be a harvest festival and is associated with the annual visit of the great Asura king Mahabali. It is said that he comes to check on the well-being and prosperity of his former subjects after he was banished to the netherworlds by Lord Vishnu in the form of Vamana. Though Onam was declared as the state festival of Kerala only in 1961, it has ancient origins. Present-day Kerala, ruled in ancient times by the Cheras, was a part of the Tamil-speaking country, where the Chera Chola Pandya royal dynasties held power. In fact, present-day Malayalam language is primarily a mixture of Tamil and Sanskrit. So how ancient is this festival? Most people will be surprised to know that it has been celebrated for over 2000 years. We know this because there is a poem in the 2000-year-old Tamil Sangam literature that mentions Onam being celebrated with fanfare, and that too in the ancient city of Madurai, the capital of the Pandyas. More specifically, this mention is found in Madurai Kanchi, a Tamil poem that is part of the 2000-year-old Tamil Sangam literary corpus. It comes as the sixth poem in the Pattupattu anthology. Composed by Mangudi Marudanar, it poetically describes the ancient city of Madurai along with its socio-economic and cultural activities. And in this poem comes the verse that mentions Onam. Kanangol avunar kadanda polandar mayon meya ona nannal Konandendra vaduvál mugatta sanandendra samandangu tadakkai Marangol seri maruporu seruvil மாறாதுற்ற வடுப்படு நெற்றி சுரும்பார் கண்ணி பெரும்புகழ் மறவர் கடுங்களிர் ஓட்டலில் காணுனர் இட்ட நெடுங்கரை காழக நிலம்பரல் உருப்ப கடுங்கள் தேரல் மகிழ்ச்சிறந்து திரிதர. Here Onam is mentioned early on. Kanangol avunar kadanda polandar mayon meya ona nannal. Kanangol avunar refers to the Asuras. Kadanda polandar mayon refers to Vishnu, who subjugates the Asuras. Meya ona nannal means presides over the auspicious Onam day. So here this refers to the incident where Vishnu, also called Mayon or the Lord of Maya or illusion, in his Vamana avatar took on the giant form of Trivikrama to subjugate the great Asura king Mahabali, and that Onam is the auspicious day that Vishnu presides over. The remaining verses describe a scene that happens on this Onam day in Madurai. Konandendra vaduvál mugatta sanandendra samandangu tadakkai. Warrior elephants with vivid scars from their taming process and from their many battles. Marangol seri maruporu seruvil மாறாதுற்ற வடுப்படு நெற்றி சுரும்பார் கண்ணி பெரும்புகழ் மறவர். Great warriors referred to as Maravars, who hail from settlements called Cheris, ride these elephants, sporting beautiful headbands above scars on their foreheads from many battles past. They make a grand entrance. கடுங்களிர் ஓட்டலில் காணுனர் இட்ட நெடுங்கரை காழக நிலம் பரல் உருப்ப கடுங்கள் தேரல் மகிழ்ச்சிறந்து திரிதர. As the Maravars ride on these magnificent elephants, they make a grand entrance into the streets of Madurai in festive procession, projecting such power and fierceness that the festive onlookers would run, letting slip their personal ornaments, which then get trampled over, while the Maravars rejoice. Thus, in a very beautiful way, the poet describes a festive occasion and uses the opportunity to weave in a message projecting the underlying military power of Madurai. So Onam is a festival that has been celebrated for over 2000 years. It has older origins than many popular festivals of India today and seems to have had an association with warriors mounted on elephants. Even today, one of the hallmarks of this festival in Kerala is the procession of elephants. Though this procession is a more subdued affair now as compared to the description in this poem, it still projects magnificence. The poem also specifically connects Onam with Lord Vishnu's subjugation of the Asura kingdom, which is the story of the Vamana avatar of Lord Vishnu subjugating Asura king Mahabali by coming as a learned man of small physical stature and asking only for 3 strides of land. When Mahabali offers it to him, Vamana transforms into the giant Trivikrama form and with 2 strides covers the heavens and the earth and asks where he should take the 3rd stride. Mahabali, the grandson of Prahlada and himself a great devotee of Vishnu, asks the Lord to place the 3rd step on his own head. thus offering not only the lordship over his realms, but himself as well. After thus being subjugated, Mahabali asks for one wish, permission to visit his subjects annually, so as to check on their well-being. Seeing a king who, even after losing all his possessions, still cares for the well-being of his subjects, Lord Vishnu not only grants him permission, but also blesses him with immortality. As is always the case with the Puranas of India, this has an eternal message for leaders in society. Here was a king who, just to honor his word, donates all his possessions, including kingship. But even after losing it all, the only thing he cares for is the well-being of his subjects, such that he considers it his duty to periodically visit them to ensure that the lands have yielded a plentiful harvest and that the people are happy. And for that selflessness and sense of responsibility, people have remembered him with gratitude and have celebrated his memory for over 2000 years, felicitating him on Onam Day and reserving a seat at their grand Sadhya table to honor and remember this great king from the ancient past as a dear one of their own family, emphasizing that it is not wealth or power, but selflessness and service that permanently inscribes the memory of a leader in the minds of his people for eternity to come.